Hey, this one is a question that has been asked by me on Facebook, and the question is, why does God give you the will to exist? And I'm going to answer that today. I really think that God put you on this earth to do His deeds and worship Him. And if He gave you the will to exist, then that's taking away your free will, because if you chose not to live, then you can't really exist. Like, you won't be able to do anything. You'll just be nothing. You'll be nothing. You won't be anything. And so God gives you that so you can have a life and you can have a relationship with Him. Because if you choose not to exist, then you're nothing. You aren't anything. You're nothing. And I like this verse in Job 12, chapter 10. It says, "In His hand is the life of every creature and the breath of all mankind." And that means that God holds everything in His hand. He has a grasp on everything, and He has everything. So don't worry about your life or whatever is going to happen, because God has it in His hand and He knows what's going to happen. But God puts you on this earth to have a life, and He wants to have a relationship with you, and He wants you to worship Him and do His deeds, and that's why I think you were put on this earth. And yeah, I mean, I understand why you would ask that, because some people do go the other way and they choose the devil and the world and they go to hell. But God gives you that choice to make, so it's up to you. God puts you on the earth to test you, and it's up to you, right? It's up to you. And so you can have a life and you can have a relationship with Him, because if you never existed and you chose not to exist, you wouldn't be anything. You'd never have a relationship with God. You wouldn't be anything. I know it says you're created in heaven and stuff, but you're not conscious then. You have life once you go into your mother's womb on earth. You wouldn't be anything. So you wouldn't have that choice anyway. So you wouldn't be anything, and you wouldn't be able to go to heaven or hell. You would just never be. You would just never be. So I think that's why, because God wants you to go on earth so you can have a relationship with Him, and then yes, you will go back to heaven. But it's up to you. You need to choose the right things, and you need to follow God's path, and you need to worship Him and do His deeds. So that's why I think that God put you on this earth, to have a relationship with Him, do His deeds, worship Him, and be a good man on earth, have favor with God and man, and follow in His ways. And yes, there is the people who don't do that, but that's a failed life in a way, because I don't think that's why God put you on the earth. I mean, God knows exactly what's going to happen to you, but He leaves it up to you. It's your choices that decide where you're going to go. So God puts you on earth because He wants you to have a choice. He wants you to choose Him, so then it's a relationship. Because if He didn't give you those choices, then it would be nothing. It would be like a puppeteer, and God doesn't want that. He wants to have a physical relationship with Him, because it's more compassionate, it's more loving, and it's more open that way, and it's better. So that's why I hope that answers your question.